Right before we begin today's video, if you'd like to receive alerts about some of the best credit card offers, just go to this link in the description below to subscribe to my all-new credit card offer alerts. Simply enter your name and email and I'll start sending you those alerts for free. This is the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the most premium travel credit card issued by Chase that you can apply for online. In fact, back in August of 2016 when the card was first launched, it was so popular that they actually ran out of metal to produce the card because people were applying for it so quickly. Fast forward to today, about 8.5 years later though, a lot has changed. The annual fee has gone up, benefits have been increased, and so have the reward multipliers. The welcome offer has never quite recovered to its all-time high either. So I'm going to be your guide through this card to help you determine if it's going to be worth it or not. Let's start with that welcome offer. Right now, the standard offer is to earn 60,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points after spending $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. The value of that offer is $900 toward travel via the Chase portal or $600 of cash back. Now this offer can change over time as well. We've also seen 70, 75,000 points, and who knows, it may go higher in the future as well. But just realize that this is the standard offer that we see most of the year. The annual fee is also $550, which is definitely on the high side. But with this offer in the first year and all the benefits we're about to talk about, it can be justified fairly easily. Let's take a look at how you can earn points. This card will award you 10 points per dollar on hotels via the Chase Travel Portal and excluding any properties that participate in the Edit collection. We'll talk more about that a bit later. You'll also earn 10 points per dollar on car rentals via the same travel portal and 10 points per dollar on Chase Dining as well, just a different section of the same portal. Then moving on down to flights, you'll earn 5 points per dollar on those, again via Chase Travel. And now we get to move outside of the portal. Now the card will give you 3 points per dollar on dining at restaurants, including eligible delivery services, takeout and dine out. Also triple on other travel worldwide. This could be directly with the airline websites, directly with the hotel websites, even third-party sites like Expedia. Finally, you'll earn 1 point per dollar on all of your other purchases that fall outside of these categories. And you'll notice an asterisk on the main ones dealing with travel. That is, you'll earn those points at those rates after the first $300 on travel is spent annually. That's because this card does have a benefit that we'll talk about later, and everything that qualifies for that benefit will not earn points, but only $300, you won't be losing out that much. Now, since we're dealing with Chase Travel and regular travel, to show you how Chase defines all of that, here's a screenshot directly from the rewards FAQ page. So we've got travel here at the top, and you'll notice that's defined very broadly. It includes things like airlines, hotels, motels, timeshares, and the list goes on. You'll even see things that are related more to commuting as well, like ferries, toll bridges, parking, and more. And then below that, we have travel purchased through Chase Travel, which is their portal. And those are the ones that tend to earn the higher multipliers that you just saw. And when you get to the portal to book, by the way, here's what it looks like. Pretty simple layout. You can see all the different tabs there to book different types of travel, search where you want to go, the dates and times, number of people, and begin your search. All of that is accessible directly from your Chase account in the rewards section. Now let's talk about redeeming those points. With Chase, points can have a lot of different values based on how you redeem them. Let's begin first here with travel via what we call transfer partners, where you're taking your Chase points and moving them out to other partner airline and hotel programs. Because all those programs can have their own values for points, we can only have an average figure here. So counting the lows, the highs, everything in between, you can probably get around 1.7 cents per point. Definitely possible to do better though when you maximize your itinerary. But here as an example, 60,000 points would be worth $1,020. Travel directly through the Chase portal, however, gives you a flat rate no matter what. So you're guaranteeing some locked in value of 1.5 cents per point. And that's for anything, again, that you book through Chase, whether it's a flight, hotel, or more. 60,000 points in this case is worth $900. There's another unique option here called Pay Yourself Back, which is to get a statement credit for select spend categories for a higher value than you'd normally get for standard cashback. These categories can change over time. Right now you can see the ones that are valid for 1.25 cents per point there on the screen. And then we have 1.5 cents per point just for select charities. All of these categories are valid currently through the end of March 2025, unless Chase decides to renew them as they are or swap in some different options. This would make 60,000 points worth $750 to $900. Finally, we have regular cash back no matter what you spent your money on here. This can be also as a statement credit or a deposit to a checking or savings account. This gives you 1 cent per point. So 60,000 points will be worth $600. And because those transfer partners gave you the highest probability of getting a better deal for your points, here's the current list of them right now. The airlines on the left, the hotels are there on the right. At the moment, all of these transfer at a 1-to-1 ratio by default, so 1,000 Chase points becomes 1,000 air miles or 1,000 hotel points in the opposite program, but the transfer bonuses can also affect that a little bit. So as you can see here in the portal, this is all located under the travel tab under the rewards section, by the way. Occasionally, you may see a transfer bonus where you get even more than just a 1-to-1 ratio. So with a 20% bonus or a 50% bonus there, 1,000 points would become 1,200 or 1,500 points in the other program. Those do come and go on a limited time basis, so when you see them and you're planning a trip, keep them in mind to get even more value. All right, real quick here, in case you decide to apply for the Sapphire Reserve or any other card, I want to briefly point out the importance of keeping your information safe while banking and transacting online. In case you missed it, Ticketmaster suffered a data breach in the middle of 2024 that exposed the personal information of 560 million customers, including full names, addresses, partial credit card info, and more. This really hit home for me because I and millions of other people have trusted and used Ticketmaster for years. Unfortunately, though, data breaches are on the rise, and one of the most notable ones involved national public data. That incident compromised over 2.9 billion records used to perform background checks on people, and it included social security numbers. I bring all of this to your attention because we're all really susceptible to having our data leaked, especially when using our credit cards online. However, I personally feel secure because I've been using today's sponsor, Aura, for the past few years now. Aura monitors your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points. And if your identity ever gets stolen, they'll alert you about the threat and back you with up to $5 million in insurance. Additionally, Aura offers a bunch of additional features to keep you safe online, including real-time alerts for data breaches, a VPN for secure browsing, data broker opt-out to stop companies from selling your personal information, a password manager to help you create and store strong passwords, and more. So if you'd like to protect yourself while banking online, applying for a new credit card, or simply browsing the web, go to aura.com/MarkReese to get a 2-week free trial. Link down below in the description as well. Now back to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Let's talk benefits. For a $550 annual fee card, there better be a lot of them, and there are. Up first is the one that is the easiest to use and the fastest way to recoup the greatest amount of your annual fee all at once. This is a $300 annual travel credit, giving you an automatic statement credit, up to $300, whether you use it in one purchase or multiple purchases, for travel each account anniversary year. This can be travel through the Chase portal or even outside of the Chase portal, as long as it codes as a transaction for travel. And remember, Chase defines travel very broadly. It even includes toll roads. You'll then receive a $120 global entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus credit. This helps reimburse the cost of the application fee for any one of these programs, and it's valid for 4 years until it renews again. To see what all those programs have to offer and compare them side by side, you can go to that link right there on the screen and sign up for the one that made sense for you. Furthermore, this card has no foreign transaction fees, so making purchases outside of the US is a little bit more affordable. Moving on to part number 2 of the benefits, now we're talking about airport lounge access, a favorite among many people. We've got 2 different parts to cover here. The first is with Priority Pass Select. This gives you unlimited visits for the primary card holder and up to 2 guests. Individual lounges, though, can set their own capacity restraints, so be aware that you might be able to bring in more guests for a day pass rate, or they may say no. This Priority Pass membership includes access to Priority Pass lounges, Priority Pass retail, and Priority Pass experiences, whether that's a spa or a gaming type of lounge and stuff like that. The major restriction, though, is that it excludes Priority Pass restaurants. Now, if you want to learn more about the locations, hours, and get more info about where these lounges are in the world, here's a link right there for you on the screen. Go to PriorityPass.com and you can search directly from there. Also, this benefit requires enrollment/activation under the benefits section of your Chase account. So here's a link to those instructions that Chase provides of where to go find the activation button/link. Secondarily, you also have access to the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club locations. You'll once again receive unlimited visits for you as the primary cardholder and up to 2 guests, although additional guests can be brought in at the day pass rate, and children under 2 are free. Right now, the day pass rate is $27 per person, but I could see that, of course, going up in the future. And interestingly enough, the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club locations are not accessible through your Sapphire Reserve card. Rather, you show your Priority Pass card to get in, whether it's the physical card or the digital card in the Priority Pass app. To get more info on the locations, hours, and more for these Chase lounges, here's the link right there on your screen. Main benefits, part 3. Welcome to The Edit. This is part of Chase's broader platform here, which gives you access to premium benefits at a curated collection of hotels and resorts. Think of them kind of like premium stays with premium benefits. Those benefits may vary, but they often include things like daily breakfast for 2, a room upgrade at check-in when available, a $100 property credit, which can be valid for on-site activities, dining, spa, stuff like that. Also early check-in and late checkout when available, complimentary Wi-Fi, and to see more, go to theeditbychase.com. We've got another benefit called Reserved by Sapphire. This gives you VIP access to in-demand culinary, sports, music, and entertainment events, and I provided the link to learn more about this program there on the screen for you as well. On to part 4 of the benefits. These are provided more on the Visa end as being a Visa Infinite card. So the first is the Visa Infinite Luxury Hotel and Resort Collection, giving you access to premium benefits at top hotels and resorts, kind of like the Edit, but this is a separate program, and you actually access it outside of the Chase portal at visainfinitehotels.com. You can also receive Visa Infinite rental car benefits, giving you VIP amenities, complimentary upgrades, and discounts with the likes of Avis, Hertz, and National. And here's a link to that as well to see more about those programs. And the last major section of the main benefits, part 5 here, we have the partner benefits. Up at the top, we have Peloton, where you can earn 10 points per dollar on Peloton equipment and accessory purchases that cost over $150. Now this is expiring pretty soon as I record this, valid through March 31st, 2025. There's also a maximum earning of up to 50,000 points. Second, we have Dash Pass by DoorDash. You'll receive a complimentary Dash Pass membership for a minimum of 12 months, as long as you activate by December 31st, 2027. You can also get up to $25 per month in promotional credits. So that breaks down to $5 a month in restaurant credits through December 31st, 2027, and two $10 per month non-restaurant credits through December 31st, 2027. That's because DoorDash can also deliver convenience items and things from supermarkets too. Finally, here at the bottom, we have Lyft giving you 10 points per dollar on Lyft rides, valid through the end of March 2025. Now, I'm recording this video in March 2025, so both Peloton and Lyft are expiring very soon, and I've not seen any updates from Chase yet about whether these benefits will be renewed or replaced or just completely axed altogether. Once I do get an update though, look for a pinned comment down below to see what the change will ultimately be. For those of you who value travel protections, this card comes jam-packed with them. You get auto rental coverage, trip cancellation and interruption insurance, trip delay reimbursement, travel accident insurance, travel and emergency assistance, and lost luggage reimbursement. But wait, there's more. You also receive baggage delay insurance, emergency evacuation and transportation, roadside assistance, and emergency medical and dental. And on the retail side of the equation, you also have here purchase protection, return protection, extended warranty protection, and zero liability protection. And that brings us to the point of the video where we have a big question to ask. Is the Chase Sapphire Reserve worth it? Here's my answer. The card can definitely be worth it if you travel frequently / every year, spend a lot on travel and dining, want to redeem Chase points for their highest value, that was 1.5 cents for the portal and 1.7 cents just on average via transfer partners. If you can use the partner benefits like we saw with Peloton, DoorDash, and Lyft, unless those change or get extended. If you have other Chase cards that earn Chase points, because you can pool them all together. So if you earn Chase points on your Freedom cards, you can move them over to the Sapphire Reserve side and then make them worth 1.5 cents per point or more by default. And of course, if you value the top tier travel and retail protections. On the flip side though, you probably won't find this card to be worth it if you don't travel every year, you don't spend a lot on travel and dining, you won't use the partner benefits, if you prefer cashback rewards, and if you prefer cards with no annual fee. And now, armed with all that great knowledge, hopefully you're in a much better position to determine if the Sapphire Reserve is worth it for you. Before you go, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cashback whenever you shop online through Rakuten. You can even switch your reward preference from cashback into Amex membership reward points if you like, to get your 2-week free trial with Aura and protect yourself online, to view my site with some great credit card offers that you can now filter down by reward category, benefit, and more to easily find the cards that you like best. And finally, if you want to be kept up to date with some great credit card offers, be sure to subscribe to my all-new mailing list as well. I'll send you some of the best offers totally for free. Thank you all for watching, hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.